Hey guys, it's Sarah here with New England Junk Journals, and I'm on for a quick book haul. All these books in the box that I'm going to show you today came from the antique bookstore. Some of these were from the dollar shelf, and some of them I bought from their regular shelves. And the last few I was so excited to get. I mean, they're all really good books, but I found some fun large books that I'll show you at the end. So they had a lot of collectible books, books for collectors. So this one is 50s style then and now. It's just got a nice plain cover to it. And this is from 1988. But I loved the cute retro book jacket. And then it's just full of all these really cool retro images. So these would be great to either pull out and use as journal pages themselves, or to cut down to use for ephemera. It's got a lot of really cool potato head with real potatoes. This unusual couple, Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, is still on the market today. The originals, however, can be bought in some specialty toy shops. So, were they, I guess, just accessories that you could dress up an actual potato? That is hilarious. I didn't know that. Yeah, so much great imagery in here. Is this the one? There was, yeah. They had a bunch of really cool textiles and wallpaper patterns. Yeah, I guess it's not this one. There's another one that has more of that. That's so cool. This mid-century sci-fi. Oh, I think this is the one. Yeah, The Fabulous 50s, Designs for Modern Living. A Schiffer book for collectors. And look at that cool marbled end paper. And this is copyright, well, the original copyright was 93, but this particular one was in 1999, and they revised the pricing. But there was a lot of, and it's glossy paper. But a lot of things with patterns on it, like this. And that. Here we go, these little, I thought these would be awesome to use as bases for journaling cards, like a really cool background that you could collage on top of. Of course, you have to pick a side though, because they're on both sides, but like, look at that. So cool. All of these. Some florals. Abstract. Yeah, all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, look at these. Hawaiian dresses. That was very, very in vogue in the 50s, was Hawaiian shirts and dresses, and the tiki aesthetic is very, very cool. Handkerchiefs. Yeah, very, very neat. So there were those. I actually already have this book, Colored Glassware of the Depression Era 2. Love the cover of it. That'd make an awesome glue book. But the first copy that I had was very very whiffy, let's say, like very not even vintage smell, but like strong. It was very strong. So I don't know. Since I got this one, it's in excellent condition. No discernible smell whatsoever. I think, yeah, I'll pass that one along. But I love these awesome engravings. Between the stylized engravings and the font. And then it's got some really cool pictures sprinkled in here. Yeah, this is going to be amazing for making ephemera from. And fussy cutting and all kinds of stuff. So, very good deal. This is also on the dollar table. I picked this up. I do have probably at least one or maybe 2 copies of this. But this is like, this is old. The ones that I had were, let's set those aside. They were reproductions, you know, like modern printings of this. But this is one of the original, yeah. This is from 1928. So the copyright is 1916, but this is the 1928 edition. So these are not strong pages. They're actually quite fragile as far as like if you fold them, they will break. But the fussy cutting is going to be amazing. If I choose to use this for fussy cutting, I may just... Oh, here's some treasures. A photograph from 1930. Oh, maybe this was Miss Lydia V. Adams. Let me see if I can see a year on here. Born in 1906. So yeah, definitely looks like this probably was her if this was taken in 1930. Oh wow. Bonus ephemera. Beautiful. Gonna put that someplace more secure. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this may end up just going on the shelf, not to be cut up, since it's in incredible condition and it's an antique, or nearly an antique. What did I say? It was 1926? 1928? Yeah, so that's probably what I'll do. This will end up being, yeah, a hoardy book. I'll probably end up hoarding this. It's in great, great condition, especially for a children's book. So, let's see what else. Correct social usage. So pretty. The great cover. I love this, and it's in good condition. A lot of times these books will have the this color piece here like worn away or chipped at, but no, it's in great condition. I do see kind of a maybe that's pencil, but it looks like it might be pen. That's a little unfortunate, but it's not super noticeable. Oh yes, and these. I'm gonna put those off to the side. I'll show you those afterwards. So this is the page of authors and counselors for the book. Correct social usage, a course of instruction in good form, style, and deportment. 6th revised edition, illustrated, 1906. So they renewed the copyright every year between 1903 and 1906. But yeah, it's, look how cute. They do have these plates in here. How a man calls, the correct handshake, presenting cards, disposition of hat, gloves, etc. So, yep. Let me see if there's any. I mean, I know there's other plates in here, but where are they? Common table errors, plate number 2. Taking soup properly and improperly. So I love the fact that it is an etiquette book, but I also absolutely love that cover too. It's very special. All right, so I had a handful of ephemera that I was going through. This little card, little Christmas card, is so cute. Here was, I don't know. Well, I know it's from the library in Alfred. This card must be presented on returning, renewing, or asking for a book. So I guess this was their library card. If lost, it cannot be replaced until 7 days after notice has been given at the library. Must be surrendered when the holder ceases to be a resident. Yep. Yeah, library card. Must be renewed in January, maybe 1907. And then it has all the dates, I guess, of, so the date and the book number, and then when it was returned, and then the date and the book number. I think that that's what it is. So instead of having all that stuff in each individual book, they recorded it on the back of their library card, which is very different from what I've ever seen in a library, but very, very cool. So a lovely piece of ephemera. And I love this postcard. It's so cute. It's a little kitty. Greetings from Shadyside, Ohio. Don't see a date on this one, but really cute. This one, hand tinted, so adorable. Yeah, somebody from Alfred, 1911. And then I think this is just the front part of an envelope without even like a house number. It's just probably to the post office at Alfred to be picked up. But it had this beautiful graphic here. It's from 1908. And then somebody's written on the back of it. Paid in full to, I don't know, A.F. Robert? Maybe, but there's no line on the date. I don't know. Cool piece of ephemera anyway. Another one of these great big books because I can't resist them for some reason. This is Menabons Birds by Athos and Sarah Menaboni. So I'm assuming they would have been contemporaries or such of Audubon. Copyright 1950. I think Audubon was before that, though. It was before 1950. Dedicated to our mothers and fathers. But it's just a book of beautiful bird plates. A lot of information. I was going to say about each bird, but I don't think so. I think it's just about the authors and their bird experiences. But look at that. It's so pretty. The colors are lovely. Got some in black and white, some in color. Mushrooms and a froggy. He's cute. Oh my gosh. I love his little expression. He's like, oh, I see you. Yeah, beautiful colors in this book. I love it. Around the World with Eyes Wide Open. But look at this beautiful spine and that cover. I love it. 1898. The Wonders of the World pictured by pen and pencil. Like, look at that. That's a beautiful picture right there. But it has, yeah, it's full of different countries, different ways of life, different art and traditions. Yeah. So it's very interesting. And lastly, guys, there's 3 of these. 2 of them are similar, and 1 is different. All the lettering and stuff is all kind of worn off. But these are ledgers. So it looks like the front page of this is empty, but this one starts in 1951. And they're very, very orderly. They're very neat writing in them. Small numbers. I believe these were all from bank ledgers. So, and there's quite a lot in here. Oh, here we go. Here's a different ink and handwriting. This looks like some pencil. What I want to do is take some of these out and tea dye them or coffee dye them. I think they'll look really, really good coffee dyed. So there is a lot. And this one is pretty much, yeah, full up to the end. Oh, this one is thicker. Interest number 11, it says City Institute for Savings. And it's got this beautiful, you can't see that, can you? It's got this beautiful heading at the top. And I love this one because these pages are numbered. The other ones weren't. This one's got nice cursive handwriting. looking to see how much variety that there is here. A little bit of variety throughout the pages. And this one, there's a few blank pages at the back, not a lot. And this, I forgot to tell the date on this one. 1948. This one starts in 1948. And then this one, I think that says, just says ledger. It was probably something 919. And this one is the Meridian. I don't know what that says. Marin something something River Savings. And this one is definitely older. This is starts in 1919. It says public funds. And I was able to find a ton of ephemera in here between the pages. Just some tallying. This is a promissory note. Maybe a promise to pay to Union Old Lowell National Bank or order at said bank $300,000, having deposited this with obligation as collateral security. So that's really cool. There's also some other receipts and forms. Another one. Some typed out letters. Here's a list. Boston taxes in 1932. It's really cool. Attractive speculative railroad bonds. And some onion skin. Kinder Peabody and Company, Lowell, Mass. Bunch of companies with shares, I guess, maybe, and dates and call price. I don't know what that means. And that. I don't know. Cool stuff anyway. Very old business card, a calling card, business card, I'd say. Some scribblings. More fun ephemera. This one was put in with a pin. Yeah, cool bank stuff. Mutual Savings Central Fund. And then there is the ledger itself. This one's feels like it's starting to come out. Real estate by foreclosure. And there's this one I loved. There was some extra blank pages in here, more than either of the other ones. And then it switches over into this yellow with deposits, interest, suspense. I love that. Christmas Club. Yeah, lots of blank pages in the back, which is cool. Yeah, these are really fun. So now I have a bunch of ledger. I'll be putting some ledger packs together. I don't know if you can see how this was sewn in here with this braided band, you know, that's glued underneath the frontispiece or the fly paper. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. And then the signatures are were stitched onto those and then glued in. Yeah, really cool old style of binding books. Ooh, I like this. I don't know whose handwriting this is, but it's so small, but it's got a lot of character. Like this too. All these names. A lot of character. So that is what I got today, guys. I was very, very, very happy with my findings. I don't know what context this video is going to come out in. I'm not sure what videos are going to play before or after it. So all I can say is thank you guys for joining me. And as always, God bless, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.